Okay, let's look at nutrition. So down the bottom there in the middle, you'll see the nutrition tab. This is going to be so much of what you're going to achieve is going to be done through this section of the app. Okay, so food is so important when it comes to what we're trying to achieve. So if we look at the top there, it's got 2,250 calories, right? That will change if it's your name or something like that put at the top, but that's mainly where your calorie goal is going to be, right? If you've got a 4-meal plan like this here, you'll see it, all the meals separated. You'll see the calories separated, all the macros, everything I want you to eat at the left, going right down to the last meal, okay? If you don't have that, if you've got something like just the calories, and we've set you a target because you want to work towards finding your own food and working on it yourself, then this is what you're going to see, okay? So if I look at this, for example, you're not going to see any calories, no protein, no fat, no carbs, until you start adding stuff, okay? So it's just like this. You go to add meal, all right? And then you can add food and search anything. So breakfast in the morning, I'll have, let's just say some oats. All right, oats, 100 grams. I can choose the amount. Maybe I want 100 grams, quite a lot, so that sounds good. So if I go 50, change it here for grams or not sometimes, but we're going to keep the grams because that's what we're going to be using with our scales. So add food, all right, and then that goes and calculates it to the rest of the macros. So protein, carbs and fat for oats is added, and the calories as well, all right? So what you want to do if you've got a plan like this is total 2,250 calories, okay? For some advanced people, I might put their macros at the top. Where it says day 1, it might say protein intake, carb intake and fat intake. So they're looking for specific macros to get to. But for the majority of you guys that are looking at the video in the start here bit, you're going to be looking at just hitting your calorie target for the day, which is as important as going to the gym itself. So adding food's really easy, stuff like that. Okay, so if I go just looking at a day where it is full, so this is how your day looks. When you get through this meal, so most of the time these foods are going to get very, very ingrained into your day to day. So the idea is we're making it as easy as possible for you to follow the same plan, all right? It's boring, but that's how we get consistency. The less planning and preparation and thinking you have to do with your food, the quicker you're going to see results. So even if you are following a calorie only goal, you want to end up with a really, really, really simple, effective diet that you can go to every single day. Maybe it's different on a training day, maybe it's different on a day when you're not training, but roughly the same stuff all the time, and it'll be so much faster, okay? So you can see here, as they're going through, so say for example, we've done our eggs, our spinach, our whole grain toast and our apple. We're going to complete that. All right, then we've got lunch. Then we're going to complete that. Snacks, completed and made. Dinner, grilled chicken, bang. Then we've done that, and then we complete our day. All right. Now, what that's going to do is just keep me and you really aligned with what's going on with your diet. If, for example, you need to change something, edit, come out of it, all right? You can add food, however I showed you before, but you can also take away stuff as well, all right? So you can copy it. Don't know why. Yeah, you can change the date of when you had that, for example. It's a bit of a crazy option there, but the idea is, if you don't want that, delete it, all right? And then you can add your own food to that meal. Now that just happens to be the best thing ever if you wanted to change something, or damn, I'm not going to get dinner how I want it today. So what I'll do is I'll edit the last 3 meals. I'll take out all of the items there, so then I've got these calories free. All right, so now what you're seeing is at the top here, under calories, you've had 1,436 of 2,241. That means you can have what's left for your dinner or a snack or anything like that. So that's how I want you to do it, all right? Treat your calories as cash. Now, going forwards, if we're looking at something like this and you're like, Jesus Christ, how do I eat all that? Top right, you've got a shopping list. So it calculates everything you want for day one. So obviously you'll just copy that a few times. All right. Press that there. Day one. Just one day, for example. I'll tell you what, let's do 7 days, because 7 days in a week. Bang. There's your shopping list. Okay. Stuff like protein and that will come into a different section. That'll come into your supplements. And what I mean by protein is like powdered protein. But that is all of the whole foods really you want. It has got whey protein at the bottom, but again, like I said, I'll put a specific one in your supplement plan. All right, you can download that list as well, send it to yourself, and you're off. So very, very easy way to sort of get what you need out of a whole week. So have a good look at this, because I need it to be your best friend as we're moving forwards. And then again, any questions, shoot them over and we'll get through it. All right, cheers guys.